Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen. Today we have a reading for you about somebody who is in a little bit of a position of power. It doesn't have to be like, the president and CEO of a company, but it could be like a father, it could be a mother, it could be uh, someone you look up to. But this is somebody who has, I think, been holding back. I'm kind of picking up on some resentment or even anger that this emperor has been holding back. And that could be why they felt like it wasn't the right time to be honest about a situation with this hermit individual. So I would assume that the majority of you that find this reading to resonate, you're going to likely be this hermit individual who is being told the truth. But the Queen of Swords suggests there's a secret and it's finally coming out. I feel like you already knew that they needed to tell you something, but I don't think you already know what they're about to tell you. Maybe just little pieces of it. Hello there, John. How are you? I do offer one question for $5 for personal readings. If you want to email me, my email is in the description box below. So pretty reasonable if you have one question. Hello there, Sierra. How are you doing? Hello, Louie. How are you? Let's go in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Hello, Lightheart Alchemist. How we doing? I feel that, Sierra. Hello, Jara. How are you doing? I hope you are too. Tomorrow's your birthday. That's so awesome. Are you excited to be 23? Hello, Angelica. How are you? Hello, Joe. Yay! Welcome. Thank you to everyone that has been checking out my second channel. It's an ASMR channel. It's been fun to see some views come through on that one. Let's dive right in. We need to figure out what this truth is. Gotta go with the trusty situations deck, There we go. All right, what else do we have? And I'll just, because I've gotten some questions about it lately, I'll just also mention I don't only offer $5 per question as far as readings. I do have longer, like 15 to 20 minute, 25 to 35, 45 to 55-minute readings that I offer. And I tend to turn around pretty quickly, like 36 hours tops. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Angelica. That's very kind of you. So we've got somebody who's in denial. Yo, it is enough to get the denial card, but then you got to throw in also there's a realization that this person is completely ignoring. Like this is double. This is stubborn energy. And then we've got escapade. This is somebody who distracts themselves with entertainment, travel, maybe even arguments. Like this person just gets caught up in other things because they don't want to pay attention to this situation they have with the hermit. That is like super stubborn. Hello there, Voyager. How are you doing? $5 footlong. Yes. Honestly, my favorites are probably the 45 to 55 minutes. I try to make sure you feel like you got a good deal for what you pay. You know what I mean? But I love those where I can just like really dive in. So if you want me to get nosy, let me know. Hello, Peggy. How are you? Hello, Catherine. Oops. Oh. So what is this person ignoring? What are they in denial about that everybody is talking about them? And then we've got the telepathy card coming out, which can also talk about dreams. Why do we have the alien card? Access granted. Look, somebody here had a little bit of a suspicion about this emperor. I don't know if it was the hermit. It could be. But somebody got into a social circle or into a social media account. They found something. So it's like people have proof of a part of a story, but they don't have the whole story. So it could be even this is like somebody with a little bit of celebrity or fame in more of like a, I think, local community. But this is like people want to like sit this person down and ask them some questions like, can I figure out what's going on? Hello there. How's it going, Father Sky? I don't know. I agree, Peggy. Hello, Holy Yoga. How are you doing? Hello, Dr. Emery. Okay, we need to dig into the tarot. We're gonna go with the Golden Art Novel. Hello, Tiana. How are you doing? Voyager, that's a really good idea. All right, just that one. We got the Star in the reverse. And Strength. With the Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right. I'm telling you, somebody is doing whatever they can to hide some information about themselves. I feel like in particular, there is a picture they're trying to hide. This person feels like they have it under control, but I don't think they do. So that Strength card, this is like their perspective, right? Oh, I'm pretty sure people believe me. I'm pretty sure everything's fine. There's no problem here. Yes, there is. You got a secret, but you got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, which means, in my opinion, this is coming out as you have overestimated your power. You have overestimated your control of the situation. Right? Because we have denial. You don't want to admit that things are actually kind of getting out of control. So whoever this emperor is, they might have a little bit of an ego. They might be like, oh, no, I always land on my feet. This will be fine. Shit's on fire behind them. You got to be honest with yourself, right? What's up, Hayden? How are you? We've got the King of Swords, Devil, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is waiting for this like scandal to die down or for people to stop asking. What they don't realize is it's their refusal to talk about it that's generating more interest in it. You know, like if somebody was real interested in what goes on in your dating life and your approach is more like, why are you asking? I don't have anything that I need to hide. I don't want to know what, as opposed to, oh, you know, just like mostly boring, to be honest. That generates a different kind of curiosity. So I feel like this person has been denying things in a defensive way that really only begs for a little bit more curiosity. Oh my gosh, hi Lucas, I missed your name. How's it going? So there are people here that I think are just getting a little bit more obsessed with, can I figure this out? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is giving like there's somebody here who knows something or who has access to this Emperor, and they might be inclined to be like paid off, or they might be inclined to say something that they shouldn't say. Magician in the reverse, Temperance. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. As another, so it's clarifying the Star in the reverse, Strength, and Queen of Wands in the reverse, right? So you have another one where we have on like bookends of this trio, we have the reverse cards, and they're bad reverse cards, in my opinion. When you're clarifying the Star in the reverse and you got Magician in the reverse, this is like, you don't know what you're doing. You really don't. This is like when somebody is playing hide and seek with you, and God bless them. They're like 4 years old, so they don't realize the drapes don't cover their shoes at the bottom, but they think that they're hidden. And you're like, oh, you're cute, but I see you. This person's not cute, and you see them. Maybe they are cute. I don't know. But they don't know what they're doing. They have overestimated their hand. They have underestimated somebody else's intelligence or overestimated their own. It could be both. Okay. King of Wands, Justice, and the Page of Cups. This person who's a bit egotistical is, I mean, I'm trying not to laugh about it. This person who is a bit difficult, a bit stubborn, probably has quite the ego. This person feels like they have, like it's like they're always right. They can't possibly be wrong. What are you talking about? Just like, believe me, it's fine. This is bad because their inability to be real and observe what's going on around them, their desire to kind of live in this facade or this like dream, prohibits them from realizing that there is somebody here who picks up on the information they want to keep secret. And I think it's a child. Page of Cups. It's somebody young. Kids say the darndest things. I think that's what happens. I think this Emperor thinks they got everything all tidied up and they're fine. And then doesn't realize that there's a kid that knows the secret. And I don't know, man. I think it's frustrating for this King of Swords, King of Wands to have to deal with the fact that they were like kind of outsmarted by a child or undid, or their plan was ruined by a kid. It's like given this Scooby-Doo, like, and I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Hello, Key Controller. How are you? Hello, Illuminati. What's up, dude? How's it going? Hello, Capricorn Whisperer. I know, it's everywhere, isn't it? I'm over it. I'm done. Where are the easygoing, changeable people that adapt? You know, the honest ones. It's all you guys, isn't it? So we've got the sarcophagus, or the coffin, which is number 8. And we've got the bear, number 15. You guys know what the bear is, right? You know what it is, right? It can mean stubbornness, but it's also very closely related to the Strength card. I think we have somebody realizing, I am not going to win this one. This is the death of stubbornness. Somebody going, oh, you mean if I say it 80 times, it doesn't make it true? Oops. Because I'm telling you, there's somebody who knows this emperor. It could be their own child who knows the secret. The moon is the secret. Someone close to them is like, okay, here you go. Either gives access to somebody who's looking for information on this person, this emperor energy, or shares that information. Okay, let's go with the Rider-Waite. Yep. Well, yeah, that makes sense, Louis. 2 of Cups. Hanged Man. Knight of Wands. I think this is something amorous. This could be someone trying to hide an affair. This could be somebody trying to hide a relationship they shouldn't have had, right? Like a professor and their student, that kind of vibe. Because I do know this person thinks they're real smart. I do know this person thinks that they're real slick. I'm fine. Everybody respects me. But they've gotten themselves in a situation they don't really have a good escape from. And it escalates quickly. So it feels to me like whatever this secret is, when it comes out, all of a sudden, that's what everybody's talking about. I do feel like this is probably a sexual relationship. For others of you, this is a financial partnership that is illegal in some way. Like you weren't supposed to be communicating with that partner or that vendor or whatever it is. You know what I mean? All right, so we have the Magician in the reverse again. 5 of Wands in the reverse and the 4 of Swords in the reverse. They're all in the reverse. This Emperor thought they were alone. This Emperor thought no one could see or hear them. And that's when this child heard or saw something. This Emperor person might have even just been musing to themselves out loud. But whatever it is, you can't hurt it. Somebody heard it. Now, for those of you where this is more of like a workplace situation, this child is not a child, but rather like an entry-level employee. Somebody that people wouldn't necessarily view as the best to call out somebody like this. But if they have close proximity to the owner or the president or whatever it is, then that makes sense, right? But we've got somebody who has inside information, has like an awareness of whatever the secret is, and they're not as powerful as this Emperor, but they have power now because they've got information. Mm-hmm. Yep. So we've got The Sun on Netflix. Definitely on Netflix. 6 of Wands. The Sun's in the reverse. I'm telling you, this is a hidden love affair. Sun and the Star in the reverse around this 2 of Cups. This is either something that was really toxic or really like combative, but I feel like it's more so about we don't want everybody to know. We don't want anybody to know. And one of these individuals at least has some measure of success or fame. People recognize this person. Could be like the mayor of the town. And there's something this person is regretting. I feel like for a lot of you, this is an affair, For some of you, this could be financial issues, right? Embezzlement, that kind of thing. But I think it's an affair. So when this news comes out, it creates quite the drama, and it makes structures that were previously quite sound or solid crumble. So that could be like a long-standing relationship. That could be an organization having concerns, like board members freaking out. But if you get the Tower and the Four of Wands at the same time, I mean, you can just kind of tell that's unstable. There's concerns here. The fashion equivalent to this would be walking on grass with really high heels. oh God. This is instability. So this announcement, this information getting out is not good for this emperor. All right. We're going to go with the truth is, because this one's got some saucy cards. There's some sort of romantic tryst. We'll find out about it. Hello, Mona. How are you doing? So we have, I need more love, emotional or physical needs unmet. Okay. I told you it would confirm it for us. Yeah, we've got somebody. There's another person right here. There's someone who saw them. Oh my. You guys have your popcorn ready? Do you have the drink you need? Have a good day, Louie. All right, let's see. So, wow, this one came out yesterday too, I think. Self-centered, preoccupied with the interests of self. That makes pretty good sense to me because this person has a little bit of an ego, right? But then we also have unhealthy relationship patterns. So I do feel like this would be somebody that's probably pretty familiar with gaslighting, omitting information. Am I allowed to say that we could probably all guess a particular couple of careers this person could be in? We don't want to do that. All right, let's get a few from... This is the Tarot de la Nuit. Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups in the reverse. There is distress and heartache, that possibly even depression, that happens as a result of this Emperor, King of Swords decision. This could be ruining someone's business. This could be betraying someone's trust. This could be breaking someone's heart, right? Whatever they've decided to do that they've kept secret. And it feels to me like the universe is saying, okay, you made your choice. You did your thing. It's real nice of you, right? Now you're going to get the consequences of your actions. Those things that you thought you could avoid because you're so important. No, you're going to have to deal with those. So this Emperor is getting a little bit of a serving of humble pie. Four of Cups. Seven of Cups. So I do feel like this emperor, whoever they are, they had previously had a lot of opportunity. The world was their oyster. They could partner with a lot of different people. Maybe there were a lot of companies or people that were seeking to work with this person. Those are going to dry up. There's something about how they handle this situation that really does impact the business. So whether or not it's a romantic affair, this person's decision, this causes problem for their money, problems for their work. Queen of Pentacles, Hermit in the reverse. So there's somebody that was connected to this emperor, either like a business partner or a partner like romantically. I think for the majority of you, this would be somebody who at least had some financial like investment or connection to the situation. But I do feel like for most of you, this would be like a marriage. And this is somebody who feels like, oh no, I can trust that person. Hermit in the reverse, they were not looking. They might have kind of wanted to avoid that, right? Like if I don't think about it, it's not happening. But we have the world, and it's no, I don't know, it's no surprise that it's got the moon in the background as the world instead of the actual world, because the moon refers to a secret. So honestly, this kind of makes me feel like whoever's secret this is, it goes online, it goes viral, or there are a lot of people talking about it. That's rough. Don't cheat on people, and you won't have this problem. The more you know. So we have the King of Wands. Yep. There's definitely some things that I want to say right now, but they're a little bit crude. Can I just say, pants are good. Pants are great. Pants are useful. Hello, Key Controller. How are you doing? Hello, Grant. What's happening? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And Temperance in the reverse. So the unfortunate thing is, I don't even know if I like phrasing it that way. Oh, this is so much instability. This is right next to the Tower and the Four of Wands too. We've got Two of Pentacles in the reverse, which is already talking about instability. Could be financial issues, right? But then we have Temperance in the reverse as well. And Temperance can be a card that talks about stability, but it can also talk about an earth angel. I feel like somebody didn't really appreciate whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. This was somebody who's useful that was betrayed. This was somebody who was loyal that was not treated well. This Queen of Pentacles, finding out this information about this emperor, decides to like pack up and go. Like, this is not for me. And as a result, things keep almost like getting worse for this emperor. Things are like compounding, right? Hi there, Paul. How are you? PSA. Yep, exactly. What's up, Matt? How are you? Hello, Karen. How are you? Did I do that twice? I'm sorry. It happens, especially because I've been doing like 2 and 3 days, and I'm like, did I say hi? I would much rather say hi twice than not at all. I feel guilty if I miss somebody. I'm like, I'm not mad at you. I'm sorry. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm telling you, this person's losing deals. This person's losing money. This person's losing like political or societal standing. Like, they can't do stuff because they did stuff. This is like, No, I don't know you. I don't want to work with you. Why would I want to work with you? This is not good. This is like, we don't want to associate with you. Thanks, but no thanks. So it's a little bit rough, I guess, for them. Yeah, pants. Pants are great. All right, this is the Edgar Allan Poe. Two of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Wands. I feel like someone overheard this person talking. Probably a child. Probably someone younger or like new to the company, right? Heard what was going on. You know? Things spread quickly. This is like within 24 hours, within 48 hours, something ridiculous like that. There's like multiple bad reactions to this information coming out. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords in the reverse. This is interesting. There's someone mistreated by this Emperor. I feel like this was in the past, who has been waiting to see this Emperor get a taste of their own medicine. And I feel like it makes this person stay. I don't know why that's so important, but this Nine of Pentacles is maybe representative of multiple people. Maybe there were multiple exes or former employees or whatever, people that had run into this stubborn person before that didn't get what they deserved. They were mistreated or neglected or disrespected by this Emperor, and the Emperor was like, sucks to say. I don't know, man. That was just a really big bill for your karma. That's all. It's like their karma's showing up all at once. You got away with it. Good for you. You got away with it for so long. I bet you're so proud. Now it's all slapping you in the face. I feel like there are a couple of people that are like, imagine that. Never would have guessed. Knight of Swords in the reverse. There's a risk when you're stubborn. There's a risk when you think that you're too important or too powerful to get in trouble. This person might have assumed that they would be able to get away with this because they could kind of bully people around them into not asking questions about this love affair or this partnership. But they themselves were reckless. They really don't have anyone to blame but themselves. They were always going to get caught at some point because this person didn't want to like view themselves as like human or fallible. Strength. Emperor in the reverse. So now this person is starting to finally realize, because things have really hit the fan, right? They're starting to realize, oh, I'm not as powerful as I thought. Hi there, Christina. How are you, hon? I actually might be in trouble here. I might be losing my partner. I might be losing my business, whatever it is. I think we finally have the denial card being reversed. It's like this person was so in love with themselves that they would not have actually changed or understood that they were getting a lesson unless the lesson was like really big. Like they needed fireworks to really get the lesson completely. Now we've got the Five of Cups in the reverse and the High Priestess. I feel like if this is more of a financial or like a legal issue, if there's an actual crime here, we might have somebody that is like there are retroactive or there are past grievances, right? One is just the tip of the glacier or the iceberg, and everything else gets discovered as a result of that. But I do feel like we have whatever this big secret is, it's going to be like fully discovered, talked about, written about. You're right, Capricorn Whisperer. Who's Cameron Diaz? Just kidding. Yep, exactly. All right. But you know what's nice about this whole thing? You know what's fabulous about this whole gossip, scandal, craziness? Is that this emperor ends up having to step down, let go of their power, and let in somebody new. And I do feel like there's somebody worthwhile that can do a better job. This is the Black Tarot. So that could be the Queen of Pentacles finding a true love match. That could be the business, being taken over by someone who really cares about it, whatever it might be. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands, please. Queen of Spheres, Queen of Pentacles, right? We were just talking, this is for the Queen of Pentacles. Five of Cups. So the Queen of Pentacles is definitely going to have, a period of mourning or grieving for this situation, especially because I feel like this is somebody who put their all into this relationship or this partnership. But I think there's also a sense of, with the Five of Cups, what we have is 3 cups upside down and 2 of them upright. This person inevitably realizes they can reach for the 2 cups that are still upright. Moon in the reverse. My moon in the reverse. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, you're being advised to make sure that you're not always looking for like ulterior motives or negative intent out of people because of this situation. You might have been really like content with this person or felt like you could trust them only to have that completely dashed. There is a challenge to you here to make sure that you still have prioritization or a desire to make love something that you find again in your life. But I mean, I don't know how long you're going to have to wait. The Ace of Wands is already here. 2 of Spheres in the reverse. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Wands. You're going to get some kind of communication. It could be from an old friend that you haven't talked to in a long time. So especially if this was a romantic situation with the Emperor, this Queen of Pentacles could find that as things end in this other relationship, there are like people from high school or people you used to work with or people who had a crush on you a decade ago or whatever the hell it was. They're like, hey, I'm sorry to hear about what happened, but like, you aged like fine wine. So I'm just kind of curious what you're up to later. And you're going to have to decide how you feel about all that, right? Some of you are going to be like, you're going to have to leave me alone for about 1,000 business days. Some of you do absolutely need to have time on your own, right? Others of you may have started to accept this reality a while back. Maybe have started that healing process. I just want you to Not rush it, right? I want you to do right by yourself. Seven of Spheres, which is the Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. That's what I was just saying. I feel like you were waiting for something to happen. This Queen of Pentacles knew that there was something wrong, maybe didn't know specifically what it was. And then when everything happens, they're like, okay, yeah, I kind of thought that's what was going on. So you might have already been preparing financially or preparing like mentally, emotionally. We've got the Chariot and the Nine of Cups, because I feel like you're just like, okay, that's how it is. I'm going to leave. Like, I don't need to be staying around here anymore. I'm going to go find what makes me happy. So in a way, it's almost like this revelation frees the Queen of Pentacles from somebody who has really had like a death grip on this secret or this truth that they didn't want to be honest about. Four of Swords. And the Page of Spheres, which is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, take some time to yourself. I always view this Page of Pentacles as if this is somebody whose brain is like the power button, right? Just power down for a little bit. Do something that's meditative. Do you want to draw? Do you want to do some Sudoku puzzles? Do you want to maybe try to like avoid like TV and that kind of thing? Get out in nature. I don't know, get into bird watching. Do something that helps you turn off the thoughts for a little bit. And then you can power it back on and deal with everything, right? Actually, let's switch to a different deck. All right, this is the Kipper. What else do I need to know about this stubborn emperor? Remember not to get too caught up on those genders, right? I've known plenty of stubborn emperors that were women, so I'm just saying. Plenty. I'm proud of you, dude. Being open to love is always a good idea. You don't want to miss out on something awesome just because somebody in your past sucks. I love it, Lightheart Alchemists. Let's do it together. We've got Privileged Lady in the reverse. An occupation. So this Queen of Pentacles is somebody that's a hard worker. And for some of you, if this was like a marriage and there was a fidelity clause, this Queen of Pentacles is going to be the new leader, is going to take over the company, or gets quite a lot of property or assets or money, whatever it is, from this Emperor. Because we've got Sun Wealth. But this is somebody who's actually a hard worker. They don't just sit there and rest on their laurels. So in other words, if this is a company or organization that goes under the control of the Queen of Pentacles, it's like it comes back to life. Things are taken care of again. The plants are watered again, right? So under the watchful eye of somebody who actually cares, this begins to blossom. For others of you, this is somebody who ends their marriage, probably gets a decent payout, especially if there was no protection as far as like a prenup, or, you know, if there was an ability to prove that this person cheated, then they get this money. But there is a message that comes in. I'm telling you, this is from like an old friend, somebody they've known for a while, but maybe haven't talked to for a while. That's awesome, dude. Also awesome, Paul. We've got bad health and courtship, concern in the reverse. So for some of you that resonate with the Queen of Pentacles, this new person that you're going to be interested in or potentially be like dating in the near future, they do have something here that could give you a little bit of hesitation. You might be concerned about their health. You might be concerned about their mental health. Are they emotionally available? That kind of thing. But I feel like when you get to know this person, you're going to realize that there's nothing to be concerned about. I do feel like this is a good match for you. Let's get a little bit more detail on that before you go marry them, okay? This is the Crow Tarot. Tell me more about this courtship card, please. We have the World, Knight of Swords, and the reverse. Everything changes so quickly. It's like somebody feels like they were in one life and then they just like time travel, or they like swap dimensions, and now everything's different. I live somewhere else, I'm with someone else, and I'm happier. So I do feel like a lot changes all of the sudden. So put your seatbelt on. Think about what you really want. Don't sacrifice or negotiate unfairly to yourself on that point. I do feel like there is probably a problem that pops up with this ex of yours, the Emperor with the King of Swords in the reverse. This person is going to probably be angry at you because you didn't want to put up with their crap, and that's fine. That's fine. You want to be angry? That's fine. You can be angry. Do it over there where I don't need to see or hear you, because you're the one that caused the problem. So we have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you, this is like, I'm going to move elsewhere because I don't want to deal with this person anymore. Or I'm excited that I don't have to feel tied to this location because of my marriage or my business anymore. For others of you, you might feel like you want to get the business ready for sale. You're going to sell it. But we have fast moving energy because you know exactly what you don't want to be investing in anymore. And I think that's actually quite a good energy, right? I know what I want, and it's not that. So this King of Swords in the reverse, our Emperor, stubborn person, is realizing that they were not as strong or as powerful as they thought, and that their lies only really hurt them, right? Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? Six of Cups in the reverse, Three of Cups in the reverse. So for many of you, you're going to find a way to not have to run into this person again. I don't feel like they're going to be changing their behavior or their disposition anytime soon. You know what I'm saying? Temperance in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. There was supposed to be some sort of block here between the two of you, because this Queen of Pentacles is meant to move on with their life, is meant to grow and do big things. And this Emperor was convinced that they were the one that was going to do big things, but they were too shady for that. You know what I mean? When you get money or power and you think about, what can I do to get more money and power? As opposed to, okay, I've satisfied my needs and now I can help these people. You're going to have a different reaction from the universe. My take on this is that this Queen of Pentacles would be more likely to like give back to the community or be good to the people that they work with. And that's why this blessing or these blessings were basically taken from the Emperor and given to the Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Hermit, which is our Queen of Pentacles energy. You outsmarted this person. And the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This is saying don't give up. Four of Wands, because things are about to get better. So remember, we had the Four of Wands in the reverse come out with the Tower at the beginning. Now we have the Four of Wands in the upright. Some of you are going to get married to this new person. Some of you are just looking at a big upgrade in your life. Like, imagine all the beautiful things that you want. They might be yours soon. Things are moving forward for you because you were willing to defend what was right, or because you had the right integrity. You know what I mean? And it showed. So I do feel like there are a lot of people that are loyal to you or want to work with you, want to work for you, and that bodes well for you. I like that. I like that, Jennifer. I got 99 pounds and a girl ain't one. All right, let's see. Let's get just a few from the Romance Angel Oracle on this new love, and then we'll call it a day. Hello, Sky High. How are you? Yeah, I think a lot of us have that feeling. Honesty is the best policy. So we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You might have a trip with this new love interest that enables you to just kind of disconnect from friends, family, or work requirements. There could be, for some of you, you might rely on a friend to bring in your mail or take care of your pets or something along those lines. But it looks like it's important for you to have some time alone with this person. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Flirt. You didn't need me to tell you that, though, did you? You know you have to flirt if you want new love. Then we have, this could be the one, and love yourself first. So it's cliche. People like make fun of it. Maybe some people don't know what it means. But to me, saying love yourself first is basically saying, teach everyone around you how to treat you, what you find acceptable in terms of treatment because of how great you treat yourself. Treat yourself. I respect myself. And if somebody wants to talk to me in a rude manner, I don't care if you're my boss. I will talk to you about it because I will give you respect, but I also ask for respect in return. I feel like there's something here about you having a different approach to how you interact with people, Queen of Pentacles, because you've gone through this issue with the Emperor. You're not going to put yourself in that situation anymore. When you have those boundaries, when you have that self-respect, people can see that. And that's where you either let all of those, controlling people know right out the gate, I'm not the one, sweetie. Try it. It's not going to go well for you. I know. You think you're so much smarter. It's not going to go well for you. And then you get the good people left over that are like, actually, I like that about you. I like that you have standards. I like that you respect yourself. I like that you love yourself. That's how you find the person that will treat you right. I suppose sometimes that's how it goes, but whatever is meant for you will be for you. Maybe there's something way better for you. Hello, Christy. How are you? I don't know. All right. Do we need a closing thought? Yes. Let's just grab a couple from the Zodiac fortune telling cards. And then I kind of got a late start today, but I'm going to try to come back for another one if I can. Exactly. A relative is or will be ill, but will recover. So be there, be supportive of a relative. They'll be going through it, but they'll be okay. You will be more prosperous in the near future, and you will receive a gift from one dear to you. All right, what's the lucky number? Lucky number is 345. So keep a lookout for that. All right. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you, everyone, for being awesome. Thank you for the live chat. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. Hello, Robert. How are you? And the personal reading requests. You make my day. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.